Hi there, my name is Michelle Kenyon and I work as a consultant nurse in stem cell transplantation at King's College Hospital in London, and I'm the president of the EBMT Nurses Group. As today is International Nurses Day, it's an opportunity to celebrate the incredible work of nursing teams across the globe making a difference to patient care. I've been a transplant nurse now for just over 30 years. It's a long time. I've been extremely fortunate to have witnessed and been part of some truly amazing developments in this field. But my first experience as a transplant nurse were during my training. I felt a mixture of fear and fascination before my first shift, and I expected that a ward caring for people with blood cancer would be a sad and serious place. Instead, the team of nurses were inspiring, skilled and caring, and the patients empowered and confident as a result. I've been really lucky to work with some incredible nurses. Some of them know who they are, and they've inspired me to be better, and I thank them for being brilliant. The specialist nature of stem cell transplantation means it's only delivered at specialist centres, of which there are about 50 in the UK. This means that most patients need to travel, often far from home, for this treatment. And this is where the transplant nurse's special role begins. Transplant nurses are critical to the delivery and outcome of this treatment. Patients need nurses who have the specialist knowledge, skills and experience to safely care for them and their loved ones at a time when they're at their most vulnerable. Transplant nurses possess a vast range of attributes. Building trust and confidence in care is key. A transplant nurse is highly skilled in areas such as chemotherapy and stem cell administration, assessment of side effects and delivery of appropriate care interventions, as well as communication and emotional support for the patient and family unit. Transplant nurses work holistically. Transplant nursing is extremely rewarding, but can be emotionally challenging. Nurses can develop resilience, but reflection, self-care, and team support are crucial. For anyone that's thinking about a career as a transplant nurse, the area has for me the perfect blend of bench to bedside scientific innovation with advances in supportive and nursing care. The speciality offers a range of nursing roles and career pathways, the opportunity to make a real difference to patient experience and outcomes through high quality nursing care. My favourite thing about supporting transplant patients is the sense of making a difference and being able to look after people over a long period of time. The relationship that you develop with the patient and their family is extremely rewarding. The future of transplant nursing is undoubtedly changed by the pandemic. The acceleration in remote consultations has led to big changes in the way we look after people. And while I believe we're still in a resettling phase, this and many of the other changes driven by the pandemic will remain. In terms of future developments, science is at a really exhilarating moment. We've all seen the huge treatment shifts since the first CAR-T products were licensed, and we know that there are many more developments on the horizon that are just a breath away from bedside delivery. This is an exciting time to be a transplant nurse and be at the forefront of patient care. In terms of my own future aspirations and ambitions, I'm fortunate to be in a position where I can share my knowledge and experience to benefit other nurses. I'm just a year into my term as president of the EBMT Nurses Group, but education is a cornerstone of high quality nursing, and I'm keen to draw attention to the education needs of nurses just starting out on their careers in transplant nursing. I've launched a new role, the Next Generation Nurse, so that we can develop our education portfolio to address the gaps experienced by early career transplant nurses. As the transplant nurses of today, we really need to invest in the next transplant nurse leaders of the future. I'm also curious about the ways in which we can better understand and meet the needs of our patients. Reflection, audit, and research are critical to achieve this, and we need to create more opportunities for nurses to innovate, to ask important questions, and to carry out studies that help to answer them. So on this International Nurses Day 2022, I hope you can join me in thanking all the brilliant nurses working everywhere, and especially in transplant. For every person they support through those hands held late at night, those difficult conversations, being there to listen, to explain, to reassure, to care, to just be there. A nurse will always be there, by your side. Thank you to all those wonderful nurses. Thank you.